March Madness is coming to a close in its last weekend. We're down to the Final Four now.
And right now we have Julie Buehler from Buehler's Day Off on KXPS to tell us all about it. Good morning, Julie. Thank you for joining us today.
Good morning, ladies. Nothing better than a little March Madness to get the conversation started.
Exactly. I was watching last night's game, and oh my goodness, it was down to the last second. So let's talk a little bit about some of the highlights from yesterday.
It sure was. Well, the game you're referring to, Kentucky and Michigan, and of course, Kentucky ends up beating Michigan 75-72, all thanks to Aaron Harrison, a freshman out of Texas. Now, what's interesting, too, is this shot from Harrison, which won the game for Kentucky. Harrison and his brother, Andrew, actually played out here in the desert in the Max Prep Holiday Classic. It's an annual tournament, and they were two of the featured stars. So it was really cool to have watched them a couple years ago here locally and then see him make this amazing game-winning shot over Michigan. Now, the other key here for Kentucky, as we watch that highlight, is that they are starting 5 freshmen. It's a very young team, and a lot of people are wondering, well, when is that youth going to catch up to them? So far, it certainly hasn't. They are now in the Final Four. They take on Wisconsin. Now, just so you know, Kentucky has been to 15 Final Fours, Wisconsin 2. Kentucky has won 8 national titles. Wisconsin 1. Last time, 1941.
Wow.
So this is a real battle of a giant in the industry, Kentucky. And then Wisconsin, although they are technically seated higher, they are definitely the underdog in this matchup.
My boyfriend's from Wisconsin, so he's all about Wisconsin. So I've been hearing a lot about it, so he's really going for Wisconsin.
You know, what's interesting,
weekend.
too, is that the Final Four is being played in the same stadium that the Packers won the Super Bowl back in 2010. So Wisconsin, the university, has an opportunity to go to the same stadium where their beloved Packers won a Super Bowl and win a national title for the first time since 1941. That would be historic.
Maybe good luck.
You are a sports encyclopedia right here. What are your predictions as far as the winner?
Well, the other matchup is UConn versus Florida. Now, Florida has been the #1 team in the country most of the year. But the last team to beat them, Florida Gators, have been on a 30-game winning streak. The last team to beat them, the UConn Huskies, back on December 2nd. Now, Shabazz Napier was the star as UConn beat Michigan State. He had 25 points in that game. A lot of people thought Michigan State would actually win the national title. So UConn, a 7 seed, pulled a massive upset as well over the weekend. And you gotta love these guys. They're gritty. They're fantastic from the free throw line, especially in the last 5 minutes of the game. And so, can they pull off another upset over Florida? Probably not. The magic probably comes to an end this coming weekend on Saturday. But man, it's been a lot of fun to watch the Huskies.
And you know, we need to talk about the brackets because so many people have brackets, and I mean, there's so many millions of dollars that are being wagered right now on March Madness. So how's your bracket coming along?
Man, my bracket took the final blow when Kentucky beat Michigan and Aaron Harrison made that shot. I had Michigan in the Final Four, and then Arizona losing to Wisconsin in overtime by 1 point was really a very dramatic loss for my bracket as well. But I had Florida. Nobody had UConn, so everybody's bracket was broken out of that side. But, you know, that's what makes March Madness so much fun, is you try to put forth those predictions, and nobody's going to get them right.
The Cinderella stories, as they say. Well, let's stay with us because we have much more for you to come after the break. And Julie, thank you so much for joining us. You can listen to Julie on the radio, so definitely tune in to KXP.